Good morning, Sagittarius. Welcome to your general reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Emery's Tarot. The only message I have for you before we start the reading is please take the bits that resonate naturally and leave the rest. Please don't try and make it fit. That will just lead you to some wrong conclusions, okay? So without further ado, let's see what we're getting for the sign of Sagittarius. What does the sign of Sagittarius need to know? Well, you're certainly in the process of wiping the slate clean. You're not looking back anymore, okay? You're contemplating, changes in your life. You're perhaps dealing with somebody who is much more open now. Okay. You're wondering whether these messages coming in are sincere. The answer to this is yes, but this person is being very studious. They are being very sincere. Okay. They want to make a go of it. They want to bring stability into this situation. But you're very, very cautious. You're very, very prudent. You are starting to think long term. And you're not really in any hurry. You do see this as a risky enterprise, so to speak, from your point of view. Now, well, this could be in work or in a personal relationship. But this could even be forming a partnership with somebody. Okay. But even a new job, there's messages coming in, but either way, whatever your situation, you're being very prudent, very studious. You're contemplating the practicality of it as well. For some of you, there is a distance relationship here, but this person or situation, it is stirring your feelings. Whether there's children in or not, you could be dealing with an ex-spouse or even with a spouse you're living with now. But and like I say, there could be a child to consider. But there's certainly an opportunity here to wipe the slate clean, so to speak. Not forget, but to forgive. And that's the important thing. Forgiving yourself is very important, but it's also very hard to do. It doesn't mean that you was at fault. It just means that decisions you made in this particular scenario, you're learning to live with, okay, and you are very reluctant to repeat the experience. If there's somebody here from your past coming back in, which for some of you there is, okay, you're contemplating on whether to let them back in or not, all right, and you're certainly taking your time, you're thinking about it, there's got to be some changes take place. All right. And I'm kind of getting that there is big differences between you and this person. Okay. In business or work, there's money worries. All right. Things are not moving so quickly for you. Perhaps some of you aren't getting a big enough income and you are contemplating relocation, moving, but there's certainly money worries. In a particular personal situation, there's a big void between you. You grew up in two different environments, you're leading two entirely different lifestyles. There's a lot to overcome. But what I'm also getting is there's been a lot of pain around a certain person, and you are relaxing at the moment, you want to recover. If this person, I'm kind of getting that at the moment, any communication coming in you're ignoring, not because you say it's finished, but because you want to think about it. There's no definite answer here as of yet from you. Wow. Queen of Pentacles. Even if you decide to reunite with this person or unite with this person or continue with this person, there is some plans need to take place, and at the end of the day, both of you, I'm kind of getting, there is the energy here of keeping your feet on the ground and being very, very practical about it. It's one that does hold great possibilities, and for you, you're just considering the practicality, and some of you are thinking about the time as well. For some of you, there's you want a change of there's a change of environment. It could even mean a trial period, actually living with somebody to see how it works out. But what I'm getting is a trial period, practically living with somebody to see, because it's very different when you're dating somebody and you've got each other's homes to go to. But living with somebody or living in a new environment is totally different experience. I'm getting that you're dealing with somebody, some of you long distance. You could even decide to spend a holiday with this person on neutral ground to see how it works out, which for you perhaps is the best choice. The challenge. The outlook at the moment is a comfortable one, but it's not one that's going to fulfill you. And if this is to succeed, it's got to be some intuitive decisions here. You do feel this person is holding back on you, and the recovery is going to take a long time, and you're wondering whether you want to put the time and effort into this. And even so, what rewards is it going to bring? I mean, there is rewards here now for past actions, but it's this, from your point of view, there's still work to be done, and you're wondering if you've got the stamina. You're wondering, whether you want to commit to this particular path at all. What's coming towards you? Well, certainly a decision. I'm kind of getting like for the distance between you, if this is going to work, you want them to come to you rather than you go to them. I'm kind of getting they will take the initiative. Okay, they're kind of taking the leadership role. They know what they want. They've matured a lot. I'm getting in the past there was a lot of insecurity because you viewed this person or the situation as too erratic, and you've been trying your best at stability. But also, some of you, it doesn't matter how hard you try, you can't let this person out of your life or this particular situation. You can't forget there were good times. It doesn't matter how hard you try, there's a part of you doesn't want to lose this person. But the problem is making it work, and you've showed a tremendous amount of patience in the past. The question is, do you want to continue? I mean, your energy is you're doing a lot of considering. You are thinking long term. Okay. There is the fresh start here with this person if you want it. It is up to you. I'm going kind of getting there is a third party involved. Either you're married, they're married, or even separated, or whatever the situation. There's a third party influence here. But after a lot of deliberation, a lot of thinking, the possibilities, I'm kind of getting you are going to make a decision, and some of you will actually give this a go and just see where it leads. But I'm kind of getting you put a time limit on it. Their energy. Yeah, it's intense. You kind of view them as being very intense. Okay, and there is a difficult emotional decision here to make with this person. There's a lot of pain in the past, as I say, and what I'm getting is there's for some of you, the situation you're in now, whoever you're with, there's a separation. You are on the point of making your actions will lead to leaving somebody in the cold. Like I say, there's a third party involvement, and I'm getting that's perhaps on your side. Perhaps you're dating with somebody, living with somebody, or, you know, married and separated, but there is a temporary separation here. There is family ties here as well. Like I say, you could be married and divorced and there's children, but yeah. Could well be that the person you're dealing with is married and separated, or even still married. But whatever the situation, you are, the energy is kind of the same. You're still contemplating on whether to go forward, and the decision you make and a path you take, it is a question of a bit of a sacrifice, leaving temporarily something behind, somebody behind. It's the energy between you. Yeah. There is a fresh start here. Like I say, you've been considering it. Okay, you're pretty neutral at the moment. They're pretty neutral at the moment. There is a marriage here involved, and strong beliefs. I'm kind of getting that you've grown up in two entirely different environments, as I say. And this is all about making it work on the practical level. So for some of you, you can't walk away from this person because you feel some kind of spiritual connection with them. But what I'm getting is new feelings, healing between you two, the rift. Whether this relationship lasts or not, it's a very, very good chance to heal the rift between you. Okay, and looking forward to changes and kind of expecting the unexpected, going forward with the realistic and more practical attitude about this may last or it may not. I'm kind of getting here is enjoy the moment, but there is some kind of fulfillment here coming forward. Okay. I'm getting a lot of you are willing to give it a go if they are, but there needs to be compromises here. I'm picking up kind of a trial period, but the base fact remains that both of you are perhaps in a soulmate connection, and you can't do without. It's kind of, you can't live with them and you can't live without them, so to speak. It's that kind of energy. But what I'm getting here is going forward, a lot of healing taking place and a lot more contentment. It's not an ideal situation, but it's possibly the only practical way you can work forward with this. But the outlook is very, very good. Just going to get one more card. Yep. Confidence is the key. You see, you grew up, this person is, you're perhaps dealing with somebody who is very emotional, and, you know, they're a parent or whatever, but despite the different environments, despite the different beliefs, it is possible to make this work. But I am picking up recovery between you two, and contentment, and with a bit of give and take, being able to work this out. Thanks very much for watching.